Good morning. Are you Lric Williams? Speak up. And Mr. Williams, it looks like you've got three cases, two motion to revoke probation, one for evading arrest or detention with a vehicle, one for theft of a firearm, and then there's a new case that's been indicted, tampering or fabricating physical evidence. And it's my understanding that Ms. Holmes has let me know that your family is going to try to hire an attorney. Is that correct? So are you asking me to reset your case to give your family some time to do that? Okay, so I will do that. Mr. Williams, I'm sure you have heard, surely, out there by now, that I get copies of these jail incident reports and how you're acting and what you're doing. Do you think your family knows this when they're going to try to put up some money to go hire you an attorney? Do you think they know how you've been acting out in our jail?
Here comes the turn. When a judge says, I get copies of the jail incident reports, you know a storm is brewing. It's basically the legal version of, I've seen the screenshots. Buckle up.
Do you? Do you think they know you've been masturbating in front of the correctional officers out at our jail? Do you think that they know that you're telling them to do their job, that you're not going to follow their rules, that you're dashing other inmates with your urine, water, and possibly other items? I guess other items would probably be something more disgusting than what I've already said, that you're...
This isn't just bad behavior, this is catastrophic for a probation case. Judges look at jail behavior as a preview of how you'll act on supervision. And right now, he's presenting himself like someone begging to get revoked.
Walked up and punched someone in the face so hard that they had to go to EMS, had to come get them. You think they know all that? Should I keep going? Because you know, on those motions to revoke your probation, I don't have to accept any agreement that this lawyer or any lawyer talks to that district attorney about. I don't have to accept an agreement. If I find that you violated your probation, I can sentence you anywhere in the range of punishment. That's what happens.
Massive legal insight here. When you sign probation, you're basically agreeing that if you mess up, the judge has full control, not your lawyer, not the DA, not your family. That's why she's emphasizing, I don't have to take any deal. This is the judge reclaiming the steering wheel.
When you sign up for probation, if you violate, it's up to me. Sometimes I take deals, sometimes I don't. If you're acting like this, it's very unlikely that you're going to come in and some attorney is going to say, come on, let's give him one more chance. He's a good kid. He's got family. That's great that you got family. They don't know how you're acting. So obviously, you're not staying home and doing what you're supposed to while you're on probation. They can only do so much to help you. But you got to grow up and help yourself. If you go to trial on that new case and you're found guilty, a jury will hear all of it. So what's happening out there doesn't stay out there. Everybody finds out about it. And all it does is hurt. Do you understand? So my suggestion is, next time you're in court, I don't have a packet this thick of things that you've been doing out of jail. Because your other attorney, whether it's her or they hire somebody, they're going to have to deal with it. And you can ask anybody. This kind of stuff is not going over well anymore in here. Those people are just trying to go do their jobs every day. They're going to work, going home. They've got families. They don't deserve this. Y'all acting like a bunch of heathens out in the jail? I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay? Alright, so back with the bailiff. Always set the case.
And just like that, we whip straight into a completely different case. Notice the tonal shift. One defendant is spiraling, the next is young, scared, and already pled guilty. Same courtroom, totally different stakes. This is why courtroom dockets are like emotional roller coasters.
Good morning. Are you Almeida Miles? And Ms. Miles was previously informed under the plea of guilty in clause number 24, DCCR 230, to tampering with physical evidence. I received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report? Are there any additions or corrections? In addition to this pre-sentence report, I've also received and reviewed a number of jail incident reports that everyone had an opportunity to review. And you're 19? Why haven't you been acting right in jail?
One time I did not own to the very long.
So she's lying when she says she tried a few times, and then she taps you, taps your bed, kicks your bed a little bit.
And then in June, I'm not
Okay.
That's active, so
Yeah. I mean, if you get hit first, it's not the ones that I'm so worried about. It's the 8 at your bottom. You're not. I mean, it's not even big stuff. It's just not following the rules. And if you can't follow the rules in jail, why should I believe that you can follow the rules on probation? When you're in jail, when you're on probation, when you've committed a felony, you don't get to make certain decisions for yourself. Right? Now, you're not going to be like every other 19-year-old and get to just do what you want when you want. So you're going to have to do what either jail says or what I say or anything like that. If I'm going to follow this agreement based on the nature of the offense and based on age and all of this, we're going to get you some help up front to be making better decisions. Otherwise, I'm not going to follow the agreement. Things could be a whole lot worse. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do is find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, and I'm going to defer proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. One of those is going to be that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. It's a 90-day program. You're not going to get out of jail today. You're going to go to ISF.
This is actually huge. Instead of prison time, she gets ISF, basically a strict behavioral boot camp. Judges use this when they believe someone is young enough to turn around but stubborn enough to need structure. It's a lifeline, but also a warning shot.
Stuff instead. And you're going to hopefully pay attention and learn how to make better decisions. You're still young, you're still immature, but you're going to have to make some very mature decisions if you don't want to go to prison. And that's going to be to help you make those better decisions. Now, here's the thing. If you're in our jail, you start before they send you in the next week or two. Or if you're in ISF and you are acting up and not following rules, putting something on your head that you're not supposed to, eating where you're not supposed to or when you're not supposed to, whatever it is, I don't care, then you could be revoked just for not following the instructions. And you'll never get out and even have an attempt at probation. Do you understand? So whatever's going on, whoever your buddies are in there, you need to tell them, just sit there, do everything you're supposed to do, all the playing around's done, because you want to get out and make something of your life. And if they don't want to, that's going to be on them. If you keep doing all this, you're going to have a felony conviction and you're going to go to prison. That's it. You understand? Part of this probation that...
Key moment, the judge is reminding her that deferred probation is a gift, one mistake and that gift becomes a felony conviction and up to 10 years. She's spelling out the stakes because at 19, consequences don't always feel real, until they do.